Good evening, everyone. So, the topic which has been selected for the day is God's existence matters. So, at first, I would like to say that as I am a theist, I do believe in the existence of God because, see, God's existence, the existence of God is a matter of faith, and one's belief on the existence of God is how as long as they are believing in the existence of God. God exists for those who believes in God, who have faith in God, and who exist and who believe in the existence of God. So, what's your view on this?
First of all, your faith does not matter because beliefs do not care. Facts do not care for beliefs. Secondly, this God that you speak of, can you define it? What is God?
See, it is quite difficult for me to define God because many questions may arise that God have created us or we have created God. But I think there do exist a power, an entity, energy that makes us believe that there is some positive being around us. So that's I answer your question.
Well, since God, according to you, is an entity that lives up above in the skies in a place called heaven.
I won't say that.
It doesn't. Then what is it? Whatever. It's an entity who has created the world.
When I told you that God exists above us,
You do speak of an entity, don't you? And
entity doesn't mean that entity doesn't mean that he or she will exist above us.
Then where is he?
Around us.
Show him.
It's not an but that's an invisible entity. Plus, it's a positive energy, so we can see it. It's an energy.
Please define.
Like you can say the air. We can see it.
We can feel it.
We can feel it. Yeah, we can also feel the positive energy in it.
Who told you it is God? It can be the good company too.
No, that see, there are many proverbs that says that God always helps us if they don't oppose us. No.
Don't you think if you stop believing God today, sun will rise again?
What?
Don't you believe that if we stop believing in God today, that the sun will rise again tomorrow? Does it need any biblical or theological consensus to rise the sun? Or
Think who made the universe? Who made? What?
it's a long debate. Maybe the astronomical phenomena. Who told you the God created universe? Even who wrote these things were human.
Okay, if you think that, then just go for Sri Ramakrishna. He had just seen, I think, the goddess Kali.
Yeah, it is his own perspective how he perceived God. Even the Kabir said God is in ourselves. So
yeah, you can see.
So you are contradicting your part.
The stories of Swami Vivekananda, then you may know that once when Swami Vivekananda just first time visited Sri Ramakrishna, he asked that where is God, what is God, who, why can I believe God, who is, then just Ramakrishna just touched him on his I think chest, and the world means in his.
It is all beautiful story that we have said for the generation. If God exists, why babies are getting raped or the babies are getting bombed?
Do you really think it's a story?
The exaggeration of a story is a foremost thing to build a bigger narrative or a propaganda. Yeah, it is a story.
The theory of Sri Ramakrishna is an exaggeration.
No, The theory of
You're
Ramakrishna.
saying that, right?
I am saying the believing in God or touching and touch someone or they feel outer existence is a story of exaggeration. Or it is also a perspective that someone can only feel by themselves. If you want to believe, if you want to make me believe there is God, you need to prove His existence, not to tell me the story. I know all stories. So what?
I was told that the God is a positive energy.
The positive energy can be companion.
Swami Vivekananda, he didn't see the God. He just filled
Yes,
God.
a positive energy can feel with a good companion. I can feel the generosity. I can feel the goodness in this class also. So
There are many
how to
energies. One of that is given by the God.
who can text? So you feel this love. Okay, I got your point. If you are telling me this good feeling or the familiarity is all about the God. So basically, animals also feel this kind of thing. They also corporate. They also feel love. They also fear. Yeah. So are they believe in God?
I want to ask you a very simple question to you. Do you worship God?
No.
Yes or no? No.
No.
You?
It is not about me. It is not about the individual. It is that we are talking on a topic and we are opposing the relevant of God. Okay, so our individual belief doesn't matter.
I'm not going on to your individual belief.
You asked him, no? He
just now stated that you worship God.
So it is his individual
Why
belief.
you worship? Why?
I do worship God,
Why?
but I don't worship the God most people worship. I worship the God who's all loving, who's all merciful, who's all giving. I worship the Brahman, the one Brahman that chose to become many, that resides within every single one of us. I worship the Allah preached by Muhammad, by whose will every single thing in this universe functions. I do not preach the God that asks its subjects to give up their hard-earned money just so their clergymen can live a luxurious life.
Who is God?
I
God is
refuse
Allah.
to believe in a God that controls its people.
You believe in that existence of God?
I do.
That means
You are again going into his personal opinion, his personal belief. We are not talking about our personal belief. We are talking about the topic.
share a personal belief.
No. If I am assigned to from your side, so I tell that God exists, but in the core of my heart, I don't believe in it. What is the point?
As a very personal. As a personal belief, that's different. But this is not as a very personal. You talk about the concept.
No, so he is saying that I am insisting him to believe in God. I haven't said that.
So what is the point now?
If there is no God, then why the people are full? So they worship the God. If Ramakrishna was full, so that with his hand he just made Swami Vivekananda an illusion, not only one time, many times whenever he comes. So then the sages are full. Why they meditate? They have powers, and who gave them power? They can't own by own at all.
I just want to ask a simple question. If there is a God, why the people are hungry till even today?
So God has the karma is on you, but the birth and
So you believe in karma? Okay. So what is the karma often to a 3 days child who is being born?
what about him?
What I just asked you the simple question. What about his or her
the
karma?
punishment or the reward for
What
his
kind of
previous birth? And so who made the birth and death?
But it is a complete biological process. Don't tell me I have to explain this in this class now.
He's trying to promote the theory of the.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, but
Okay. So you are asking me to, it is karma of his or her previous birth. Okay. So why didn't God just taught him the lesson on that time too?
Because that time,
That time?
there was no time. Means if there is time, means situation.
So basically, you are trying to
It is
convince
not like
me
this.
that
It is not like this.
God created a being or God created something and He leaves, and when they come, when He comes, and the person is die and he remember, oh, I forget to teach him a lesson. So
No, not
so
exactly.
you are telling me that.
Listen.
So basically, what is the significance of something
Just
that
listen, suppose
forgets his
in this
being?
world, someone
Okay.
is a donkey and he have one owner who takes the wheats, the cottons and woods. He keep it on his back, and donkey just go and he beats the donkey also too much. Then that is not possible. That donkey can take the revenge in this birth only. He have to become.
William Jonathan.
He have to. May the God can help help the donkey in the next birth. So may that time he become the owner.
In the first place, why did
and
in the
owner-
first place, why did God that creature donkey this in this in this birth? Why? He could make him a man.
But
But what?
there is some.
You know, whatever you are saying, it is but. But means contradictory. This means you are contradicting your point, and thereafter you are justifying your actions. So basically, your all theories based on some stories, right? Right? You heard or you believe, but the modern world doesn't works on stories or your belief.
Okay, so why means you may also think that there is photo of God. No one believes it is just a piece of paper. It's have no respect, right? Think that.
Please, no. Please come again.
Suppose there is a photo of God, and you think that it's just a piece of paper. It has no respect.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, if I take the piece of paper of yours face and if I keep it here, so can you spit on it? Or even though if I keep
Okay, it is morality and respect. I mean, whatever you're talking about
why
is
are you respecting the God if
I'm not respecting the God. What you are talking about the obedience and fear. You cannot do with God because you fear you will that entity will harm you. This is the reason you don't spit on the photo of a God.
so
If you don't believe,
why
if you don't believe,
it will harm me or us if that
that is your belief. Can you do that to a photo of a God?
why should I? That's a personal
Exactly.
even
It is your belief. It doesn't. Your belief doesn't prove there is God or all it matters or not. If there is no God, the people will.
prove it. Just spit on it and show me that yeah, there is no God.
Again, you're attacking personally.
Personal, no personal attack.
You are just deflecting your own lines and your points too.
Okay, all the
Okay,
things
show me someone that who is spitting on the photo of the God.
You want me to starting a riot in a time of vote?
Okay, all the things that he stated just a few minutes back. Do you think that the Bhagavad Gita is a story? Means all the chapters it contains all a story.
It's preach. So now just preach and story. Preach means something like
Somebody has speech.
some other preach. I think I would put up like
The religious talk.
religious talk. Yeah, some religious talk, right? So it is all about the institutionalized of a religion. If there is no Hinduism in institutionalized version, there would be no textbooks also. In Christianity, in Hinduism, it is all the institutionalized religion. Okay, right? in every institutionalized religion there are just textbooks.
And what about the great temples
What?
like Kashi Vishwanath?
Hmm.
There are many of goddess Kali also, where people say that her paths were fallen, and they were
Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing.
they were also
The Kashi Vishwanath temple
don't say Kashi Vishwanath.
belongs to which religion?
Hindu.
Are you sure about that?
No, not sure, but yeah, it belongs to some religion, and he is a god, and yeah, people. Yeah,
No,
people have seen.
Okay, let's tell me. Ask me this
Just
question
listen,
first.
listen.
Okay, fine.
People say that they have seen also that the old generation peoples, the people that what we say that the Lord Shiva's that rock one type something that has just what we say that has just
Number 101.
So I would like to say that I'm not attacking it personally, and I am a theist, and I believe in the existence of God. Your belief is completely different. I'm not saying about things, but the worshipping of God, offering prayers, and I try to think that prayers change everything. Prayers can change everything. Prayers works.
What does it matter? I don't pray. I thrown my if what is the thread the sacred thread in Ganga or anywhere else. So what happened to my life? Did I die? Did anything bad happen to me? Not yet. I didn't pray any time, but I graduated from Vishwanath University, and I think I am going to pursue my PhD in a few months. So, what does it makes difference?
yeah, people also worship God. There are particular festivals that people celebrate, and people also say God that please, if you do this, I will just worship you with 10 kilos laddus and all those things, and that happens. The God help them, and they
We are talking about the probability. Okay, if I count your point with thousands of people does this kind of things. Okay, this called Manotsar, I think, right? So this, yeah. So basically, it is called the complete mathematical probability. I think it's let's sum up it in a point like the thousands of people buy a lottery ticket. Okay, it is mathematically proven someone will win. If thousands of people do this kind of wish, someone will get, because they are not just sitting, they are working what they wish. It is all they do. It is not about only the wish.
And if the person don't if the person break in his promise that I will keep this one sweets, I have seen many people then they got failure in every means many things, or then they get suddenly
They suffer alone.
yeah.
What? So does it prove there is a God?
How?
I threw my sacred thread. What happened to me yet?
The sacred thread doesn't matter at all.
Exactly. Her delivering laddus and all those things as a grant doesn't matter at all.
Then
They are working for their own.
what about the spiritual books?
I have seen Brahmins with very poor economical condition. Don't they want to be rich, or they want to be sustain a life with a minimal economical support? Why they aren't? Why they can't?
Yes, there is one thing that there is one guy, and there are many people who tell something and that become true.
Have you ever noticed a point? There are many people
like this,
I think I have seen.
They give some bad speech.
The topic is how does it matter that there is God. It doesn't. Our topic is not. Our topic is not that is there any God or not. Our topic is are it matters. So how does it?
You can just think like there is one. Don't think that's a reality. There is one chair in the museum, kept in one museum, third museum I think its name is, and the one person was there I think of something Thomas name. His name was something Thomas, and it was his favorite chair. Okay, once his dad sat on that, he killed his dad, and then he was just quoted the code, and but the lawyers say that now he will die, he has to die, and he will be hanged on the rope and all. So the last wish was the people asked the last wish from him. So he told that I am gonna sit on this chair and have the coffee and whatever, leave those. He also told at last that whoever sat on this chair will die. And when he died, then some people just thought that this is fake. They just sat on it and they just died for some reasons.
Or is everywhere any argument to make?
Have any argument to make? Well, our topic is whether the God's existence really does matter or not. Well, science has already proven that every single thing in this world that's happening was already predetermined. Everything that happens is a reaction to some previous action. Therefore, there's this famous hypothesis, it's called... Shut up. There's this famous hypothesis, it's called Laplace's demon. A philosopher, his name was Laplace, he was a physicist. He hypothesized that if there were an entity who was aware of the trajectory and the velocity of every single particle in the universe, then that entity could predict the future. Therefore, everything that's happening was supposed to happen, and everything that's going to happen is gonna happen. You don't have any say in that. Therefore, praying to a God for success is absolutely pointless.
There are many.
I'm not saying that we always pray to God only for success.
And what do you pray to God for?
So that our family members.
It is success of one time.
Fair to how it matters.
How it matters?
They are saying that God exists. Let us sustain this premise that God exists. But whether I pray to God or not, that doesn't matter much. Because God is not going to see you whether you pray to God or not. And then only God is going to shower you with His grace. Nothing of that sort. So you are an agnostic. Okay, agnostic. You understand? You know that there is God. You know, you just pray to me. Because you can neither please nor displease God. So if you try to please Him, He will not be pleased. If you try to displease Him, He will not be displeased. So how does it matter whether I pray or not? Things will take place as they are, as the Gentleman has said. Things are programmed to take place.
Sir, I think
Well, let's not
So I think it's a profound sense of inner peace. It's an instinct. It's a realization that God exists. There do exist an entity who is going to stay by your side always. It's just a profound sense of inner peace.
a psychological support.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, well, what's your name, brother?